excited and ecstatic about being a part of history. Now I'm part of history. I'm very
Thomas the Hitman Hearns, a legend whose fists wrote chapters in boxing history. Known for his incredible reach, devastating right hand, and unmatched versatility, Hearns is one of the few boxers who conquered multiple weight divisions with style and power. From welterweight to light heavyweight, he fought everyone who mattered: Leonard, Duran, Hagler, Benitez, and always came to win. Now, at 67, the Detroit icon has opened up about the 10 fighters who truly inspired him, those he deeply respected and admired for their courage, skill, and heart. These aren't just names he watched from afar. Some were his rivals, others his heroes, and a few became friends through shared wars in the ring. But before we dive into the Hitman's personal list, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story from the world of legendary boxing. All right, let's step into the ring with Thomas Hearns' 10 favorite boxers of all time. 1. Sugar Ray Leonard. It's no surprise that Sugar Ray Leonard tops Hearns' list. Their 1981 showdown, The Showdown, remains one of the greatest fights in boxing history. Hearns was ahead on the scorecards before Leonard unleashed a furious rally in the 14th round, leading to a dramatic stoppage. Despite the painful loss, Hearns has always spoken with admiration for Leonard. He once said, "Ray brought the best out of me. That fight made me who I am." Leonard's charisma, adaptability, and sheer will to win left a lasting impression on Hearns. Even decades later, the two remain linked, not just as rivals, but as part of a golden era that defined the sport. Hearns appreciated how Leonard could adjust mid-fight, using intelligence as much as instinct, a trait that Hearns tried to emulate in later bouts. Their rivalry was rooted in respect, and Hearns considers Leonard not only one of the greatest fighters he ever faced, but one of the few who truly understood the art of war inside the ring. 2. Marvin Hagler. Thomas Hearns' war with marvelous Marvin Hagler in 1985 is boxing legend. It lasted less than 3 rounds, but gave us 9 minutes of pure, unforgettable violence. Hearns later admitted that Hagler was a machine, the kind of man who made you question if you were built for this sport. Despite losing that iconic battle, Hearns deeply respected Hagler's discipline, heart, and humility. Hagler wasn't about flash or fame, he was about hard work, focus, and grit. In interviews, Hearns has often said that if anyone deserved the title of warrior, it was Hagler. The two developed mutual respect after their fight, speaking occasionally at events. Hearns admired Hagler's blue-collar mentality and no-nonsense attitude toward boxing, a reminder that greatness is forged through sweat, not showmanship. 3. Roberto Duran. Hearns' fight with Roberto Duran in 1984 was short, brutally short. Hearns knocked him out in the second round with a thunderous right hand. But despite dominating that night, Hearns always admired Duran's legendary toughness and history. Duran came from Panama's streets, fought in 4 weight classes, and embodied the word fighter. Hearns once said, "Duran could have quit 100 times in life and in boxing, but he never did. That's why I respect him." Hearns also respected Duran's old-school technique, compact defense, sneaky counters, and the ability to make any opponent fight his fight. For Hearns, Duran represented what boxing is all about: survival, pride, and pure will. 4. Muhammad Ali. No list from a Detroit fighter would be complete without the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Hearns idolized Ali since childhood, often mimicking his footwork and style during gym sessions in the 1970s. Ali wasn't just a boxer to Hearns, he was a movement. He inspired confidence, individuality, and the belief that greatness wasn't confined by the color of your skin or where you came from. Hearns admired Ali's ability to blend showmanship with substance. He could talk, he could move, he could fight, and he stood for something, Hearns said. That's a complete champion. Ali's influence pushed Hearns to become not just a power puncher, but a personality, someone fans could connect with beyond the ring. 5. Joe Louis. As a Detroit native, Joe Louis held a special place in Hearns' heart. Louis was more than a heavyweight champion. He was the pride of Detroit, a man who put the city on the boxing map. Hearns grew up hearing stories of Louis' dignity and dominance. To him, Louis symbolized composure under pressure. Even decades later, Hearns referred to Louis as the standard of class in boxing. Louis' precision, patience, and professionalism were traits Hearns admired and tried to adopt. He didn't have to talk. His gloves did the talking, Hearns once said. That quiet intensity became part of Hearns' own identity, a reminder that confidence doesn't need noise. 6. Sugar Ray Robinson. When it comes to pure skill, Hearns has always pointed to Sugar Ray Robinson as the blueprint for boxing perfection. He often called Robinson the best to ever do it. Robinson's blend of movement, speed, and ring IQ set the foundation for every modern boxer, including Hearns himself. He studied Robinson's tapes religiously in the Kronk gym, learning how to combine offense and elegance. Hearns admired Robinson's balance, not just physically, but mentally. He fought like an artist, Hearns said. Every jab, every hook had rhythm. To Hearns, Robinson wasn't just an idol. He was the fighter every great boxer secretly wishes they could be. 7. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Though from a different era, Hearns has often shown respect for Floyd Mayweather Jr., especially as a fellow Detroit area fighter. While Mayweather was born in Grand Rapids, he trained extensively in the Detroit boxing circuit and shares that Midwestern fighting pride. Hearns appreciated Mayweather's defensive genius and technical discipline. He doesn't take punishment, Hearns said. That's smart boxing. While Hearns was known for aggression, he admired how Mayweather flipped the script, proving that hit and don't get hit could still bring glory. Hearns also respected Mayweather's business acumen, noting that Floyd mastered the sport outside the ring too. In his view, Mayweather's career longevity and control over his own destiny were modern-day lessons in self-worth. 8. Evander Holyfield. When asked about heavyweights who embodied heart, Hearns didn't hesitate to name Evander Holyfield. He admired Holyfield's willingness to fight bigger men and never back down. Holyfield was all heart, Hearns said. He fought like a middleweight trapped in a heavyweight body. Hearns connected with Holyfield's warrior spirit, that inner drive to rise above limits. He often referenced Holyfield as the kind of champion who fought for pride, not paychecks. In an era when heavyweights were giants, Holyfield stood his ground through sheer courage, something that deeply resonated with Hearns' own journey. 9. Oscar de la Hoya. Hearns has publicly praised Oscar de la Hoya for being one of the last true all-around fighters, balancing technique, heart, and style. Hearns admired how de la Hoya carried himself with professionalism, fought the best, and transitioned into a successful promoter. Oscar fought everyone, Hearns once remarked. He didn't duck, he delivered. What stood out to Hearns most was de la Hoya's left hook, fast, deadly, and beautifully timed. Hearns recognized that kind of craftsmanship, saying that de la Hoya made the punch look like poetry. To Hearns, de la Hoya was proof that even in the modern era, class and courage could coexist in one fighter. 10. Mike Tyson. And finally, Iron Mike Tyson, the man Hearns has often described as pure fire. Hearns admired Tyson's explosiveness, ferocity, and fearless attitude. Despite being from a different weight class, Hearns respected how Tyson changed boxing culture, making every fight an event. Tyson brought fear back into boxing, Hearns said. When he fought, you didn't blink. Hearns saw in Tyson a kindred spirit, a fighter who channeled pain, hunger, and aggression into something powerful. Both men knew what it meant to grow up fighting their way out of tough neighborhoods, using the ring as both a battlefield and an escape. For Hearns, Tyson represented raw emotion, unfiltered, unpredictable, and unforgettable. So there you have it, Thomas the Hitman. Hearns' 10 favorite boxers, a list that perfectly captures the blend of artistry, power, and perseverance that defines his own legacy. From the slick moves of Sugar Ray Robinson to the ruthless power of Mike Tyson, Hearns' admiration reflects the full spectrum of what makes boxing great. Each name tells part of his story, a story of respect, rivalry, and relentless passion for the sport. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Hitman's personal favorites, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss another tribute to boxing's greatest legends. This has been the Hitman's Favorites. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next round.